I'm on the grounds at the Jefferson Davis State Historic Site, and there is the monument that is the draw for this historic site. Right here in this area is where Jefferson Davis was born, and this is the monument that commemorates his life. 351 foot monument, definitely shorter than the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C., but very impressive. Well, as we're all in this together, I hesitated making a video about this, but I knew I was coming by here. And right now I'm pretty much at a loss as to what to exactly talk about in regard to monuments. Our current cultural conversation has a lot to say about them. And within that conversation, there's been a lot of monuments that have been relocated or just plain torn down and torn apart. And a lot of them had to do with the Confederate side of things during the Civil War. And like I said, I really don't know exactly what to say here, what to encourage us all toward, what we should do. I know we should be listening to each other as we talk about these things. And I know we should have maybe try to keep our emotions in check as we talk about it. But I'm a white man, and thinking about it from the perspective of a black man, I don't know. I just don't know exactly all what to say to encourage you folks toward, but I do know that we should keep level heads as we talk about it. And we should listen to each other. But ultimately, as Christians, we should give God the honor and glory for these things. If these things become idols in our lives, Scripture clearly has a lot to say about tearing those things down. And it's not just monuments, it could be anything in our lives that are set up as idols and as things that kind of replace God in our life. Well, definitely replace God. There's a lot of those kinds of things that are not limited to just these structures. And for that, we all must make a consideration and be thinking through what are those idols in our lives that keep us from God. Our current cultural conversation has a lot to say about this. I'm asking for you all, as we're all in this together, to keep your emotions in check as best you can. Try to use wisdom, clear heads as you talk and listen to each other about these things, whether they're needed or not, and what should be done. And ultimately, we do need to give God the honor and glory in all our choices, not just in regard to whether to pull these down or relocate them. Bye.